With 4K Blu-ray having finally arrived in 2016 and streaming players costing as little as $30, it seems almost retro to be buying a 1008 disc player these days. Or does it? If you are an avid Blu-ray disc collector, you absolutely need a Blu-ray player. That's why we are bringing you this video to help you choose your next Blu-ray player. Without further ado, let's start. Number 5. Sony BDPS3700 Blu-ray Player. The BDPS3700 is a digital-only machine with only an HDMI port, digital coax, and USB for connecting your gear. Internet access can be provided by either wired Ethernet or Wi-Fi. The interface is friendly and easy to configure with shortcuts to your favorite services, while the stubby remote control has the all-important Netflix shortcut. For $20 a month or $100 a year, users can access new and back catalog PS3 games from this Blu-ray player. All you'll need is a PlayStation controller. The Sony is a capable performer for the price. It passed all synthetic and real-world image tests in both Blu-ray and DVD. The player works with a high-end LG 4K OLED and the images are very pleasing. Sony is one of the only brands that has bothered refreshing its line of Blu-ray players for new generation. Number 4. Panasonic DPU-820K Blu-ray Player. The Panasonic DPU-820 is a premium Ultra HD Blu-ray player, and that experience begins on the outside. Build quality is simply spectacular. A fairly compact 430x62x200 form chassis clocks in at 2.2. Its glossy black exterior, which includes a brushed metal top, looks sleek in any entertainment center. A front panel display adorns the face of the DPU-820, and there's a flip-down portion that allows access to the disk drive tray and a front-facing USB port. On the top left-hand side of the Panasonic U-820 are power and eject buttons. A well-specced 4K UHD player, the Panasonic U-820 boasts compatibility with every version of high dynamic range HDR available. In addition to HDR10, the Pani supports Dolby Vision, HDR10+, and hybrid log gamma, HLG. As such, it's pretty well future-proofed. No matter what panel you pair the DPU-820 with, it's able to output in HDR. The Panasonic DPU-820 is an impressive 4K Blu-ray player. Build quality is great, the software interface is speedy, and there's plenty of I/O for range of connections. Number 3. LG EB90 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray Player. LG EB90 is a basic, no-frills Ultra HD Blu-ray player. Unlike earlier offerings in this category, though, the EB90 adds support for Dolby Vision encoded content found on both Ultra HD Blu-ray discs and from streaming services such as Netflix. Available Dolby Vision encoded content has been growing at an exponential pace, so support for this high-performance HDR standard is paramount for a player in 2019, especially at the EB90's asking price. A lot of people are looking for a basic player that gets the fundamentals right. With the EB90, that's exactly what you get. Not everyone needs support for things such as HDR to SDR conversion, SAC, or analog audio outputs. If you fall into this type of category and are looking for a cheaper player with rock-solid performance where it matters, the EB90 may be a good option. Number 2. Sony EBPs802 4K Blu-ray Player. The Sony EBPs802 is a mid-range 4K and HDR Blu-ray player which has now been around for a couple of years. This is a positive as it means this player has had updates which make it more capable than ever. The Sony EBPs802 produces the kind of rich, vibrant image that you'd expect from a player of this quality. We're on the second generation of the Z800 and the jumps forward are apparent. Watching a 4K and HDR Blu-ray in Dolby Vision or HDR10 both produce lifelike colors and handle fast-moving images with aplomb. There's no distortion noticeable and the depth of the image would likely be enough to make the filmmakers proud. The Sony EBPs802 offers a top-end premium build with some high-end features but at the mid-range price. For anyone seeking a top-quality way to play their Blu-ray discs, high-res audio and CD or DVD content, with upscaling, this is a very powerful choice. Number 1. Panasonic DP-UB9000 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray Player. Panasonic has been making quality Ultra HD Blu-ray players since the format's inception. The UB9000's build quality is top shelf. The chassis is comprised of surprisingly thick anodized aluminum. The UB9000 supports a plethora of media formats via both disc and file-based playback. Physical disc support includes CD, DVD, Blu-ray, 3D Blu-ray, and Ultra HD Blu-ray. File-based playback is also supported via the USB ports or over your home network. Supported PCM-based audio formats include FLAC, WAV, WMA, MP3, ACC, AEFF, and ALAC. DSD audio is supported up to quad rate via DEF-F or DSF files. Common format video file playback is also supported via USB or over your home network. Panasonic, more than any other manufacturer, seems to understand the plight 4K projector owners face moving into a world dominated by HDR. Many with a dedicated home theater are looking for a player that not only reflects the hardcore enthusiasm they have for the hobby, but also one that meets the demands necessary to have a great HDR experience using a projector. The UB9000's tone mapping capabilities gives enthusiast projector owners a new lease on life for HDR10 content that wouldn't otherwise be possible with another Blu-ray player. All of their links will be available in the description box for your convenience. Check them for more information and pricing. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button.